Hello and welcome to NXT predictions video. My name's Paul. As usual, we're going to go through all 6 matches of the card. Apollo Crews versus Elias Sampson, American Alpha versus The Revival, Austin Aries versus Baron Corbin, Asuka versus Bayley, Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke Nakamura, and of course the main event of the evening, in my opinion, Samoa Joe versus Finn Balor 2 for the NXT Championship. This match card is filled with great matches, and it's honestly, I think this card is going to outshine WrestleMania by a mile. I'm really look forward to watching it. It's live from, I've got it up here, the K. Bayley Hutchinson Convention Centre, and this should be a really good show. The matches are going to be really good, and we're going to go through the matches from what I think is going to be the best match in the card, the worst match in the card, to the top match in the card. So we'll start off with probably the worst match in the card because of just one person. They could have made anybody else and I think I would have liked this match, but they put this man in it and I really don't like it. It's Apollo Crews versus Elias Sampson. I'm not a big fan of Elias Sampson. I think he's a bit boring. I think he's a bit stale. His promos were cool. I like the have him coming out and saying stuff. It was really good, but it's just he's boring. And only let's say episode of NXT came out and he was just more boring. And this is obviously the most rushed match on the card, just because they needed Apollo to be in the card, because they thought he's a big star, he needs to be in the card. And if I was him, I would have try to get somebody down from WWE, maybe a Damian Sandow or something to go in the card against Apollo. But that's that. So of course, my prediction is gonna be Apollo Crews. I don't think they're going to go with Elias Sampson, because Sampson's just, he's not got it in my opinion. So I'm going to go with Apollo Crews winning quite easily. Next match we have is Austin Aries, the greatest man that ever lived, versus Baron Corbin. I forgot what his nickname is. This match has got some really good build. I actually liked about it. Austin Aries coming out, then Baron Corbin in a fit of rage. He doesn't like indie guys. You know, you see him going to Samoa Joe, Paul Crews, Sami Zayn, Finn Balor. He is the indie destroyer, which I like him just pitting on smaller guys, and it makes a lot of sense. And I loved him coming out and attacking Austin Aries and making one you go see that he's meant to be a threat. And I like Paul Crews. No, not Paul Crews. Sorry, I don't like Paul Crews, but I love Baron Corbin. I think he's really improved since his debut at, I think it's NXT Fatal 4-Way, and his finisher in the days is it's a healthy finisher. And honestly, I don't think he's winning against Austin Aries in his debut, which I can't believe WWE actually got Austin Aries. Austin Aries, great man to ever lived, former ROH World Title Champion, former TNA World Title Champion. Just, he's one of the best competitors in the world. One of my favourite competitors in the world, and he's going to be in NXT where he can have great matches against Shinsuke Nakamura, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe. Just, it's incredible. And hopefully Hideo Itami when he comes back, that's really cool. So in this match I'm going to go with Austin Aries, greatest man ever lived, because it's his debut and his revenge on Baron Corbin, and this is going to be really cool, because I love both of these men and I think this match is going to be good. And it's one of the best matches in the card, in my personal opinion. Next match we have is for the WWE NXT Tag Team Championships. It is Dashing Dawson, The Revival. I'm just going to call him Dashing Dawson, versus American Alpha, Chad Gable and Jason Jordan. I really do appreciate the booking they've done here. They've made Dashing Dawson out to be this old school roughhouse and tag team who just don't go for any high stuff. They just do old school stuff that will get the win, stuff that will get them the W, and that's cool. I like people who do that. I don't like the stupid stuff when you're about to win a match and you go for a 450 splash. You can't watch win there. So that's like I like the old school style of wrestling, and that's why I like Dashing Dawson. And it's really good that they've gave a tag team like this the NXT tag team titles, and they're perfect opponents they're perfect opponents for Chad Gable and Jason Jordan. Because Dash and Dawson, they're over as the old tag team champs, but Chad Gable and Jason Gordon are just pure over because of their ability. Go back and watch NXT, not from this week, from last week, and watch the Chaos Theory Chad Gable does on Aiden English. Go back even further to NXT Respect and watch the one he does on Baron Corbin. It's amazing. And Jason Jordan, it reminds me a lot of Shelton Benjamin meets Kurt Angle, and these two are going to win the match. Obviously it's perfect booking for the match, and it's going to be a massive pop when they win. Next match goes for the NXT Women's Championship, and it's the most over person in the whole of NXT and probably the WWE. The only person which a smiling character works, who's not a jobber. Bayley versus the Empress of Tomorrow, the most hard-hitting women's wrestler on their roster, one of the best women's wrestlers on their roster, Asuka. This match is going to be incredible. Two great women's competitors fighting for an NXT Women's Championship, which has seen dates like Sasha Banks and Charlotte Alder and Paige. And this match is great. The build-up's been amazing. The promo they did on NXT this week built up so perfectly. It's unbelievable. Asuka is incredibly creepy with that smile. It works for her character. And also, I'm extremely looking forward to this match. It's going to be amazing. And I'm going with the upset victory. I'm going with Bayley winning the match, keeping the title, keeping the NXT title, women's title just for a wee bit longer. Then probably dropping it to, I would drop it to Alexa Bliss, not Asuka, because Asuka I would just promote to main roster right now. But that's just my personal opinion. She's too good for NXT. I'd still love her here, but she's too good for NXT. So I'm going with Bayley winning. We then have this next match in the card, which is going to be unstoppably good. It's going to steal the show. It might main event, but I wouldn't main event it. An old school mentality of putting the title main event. But Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sami Zayn. Two people who have scoured the gold, scoured the globe, and fought in every country they can, but they've never collided. And this match is going to be great. The King of Strong Style, the Born by Knee King, versus the heart and soul of NXT, Sami Zayn. And of course Sami Zayn's going to WrestleMania. And honestly, this match is going to be incredible. It's going to be the best match in the show in my opinion. And honestly, I really can't wait for Shinsuke Nakamura to drop skinny Seth Rogen on his head. I love Sami Zayn, but I just love that line from The Miz. Skinny Seth Rogen. He does have a lot of resemblance to Seth Rogen. Can't deny it. But the two incredible competitors face each other one-on-one. And it's just like a respect match, and it's great. And Shinsuke should win. And Shinsuke will win. Next, the main event in the evening for the NXT Championship. The Demon Finn Balor. This is the monster Samoa Joe. And this match is going to be great. If NXT London's to go anything by, this match should be incredible. And Balor's going to keep the championship. I'm getting straight to the prediction. I'm not going to praise any of these guys because I've got a theory of what's going to happen in this match. Balor's going to win, but it's not going to be cleanly. It's going to be when the Balor Club debuts and they attack Samoa Joe, Carl Anderson, and Doc Gallows, beat down Samoa Joe, and Balor picks up his NXT Championship and ascends to Monday Night Raw the next night. So that's my predictions for NXT Takeover Dallas. Give me yours down in the comments. I've been Paul here. It's a pleasure as usual. Have a good time, boys and girls.